and it's slow.
But let's just remember, too, the Iranians literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie gay folks to the car.
All right, somebody please run up to the CVS and pick up Whoopi Goldberg's prescription, because she has totally freaking lost it. As a gay man, I have never once worried about being tied to a car here in the United States. Like she's saying, happens. All right? And also, African American people have it worse here in the United States than people in Iran. Pick up a double prescription for her, please.
What up with y'all, man? It's Mr. Zach, and I'm back, man. Do me a favor. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Turn on all post notifications so you guys get this content every time I drop a video. I found this clip, man. This is an Iranian woman. She's an American citizen. She came here legally, and she's going to explain how it feels to be a woman in Iran. And I hope Whoopi Goldberg is looking at this or even seen the video. But without further ado, man, this is what she has to say. Check it out.
Hello everyone, so this video is for the people who are backing up Iran right now, mostly Democrats, that they are supporting Iran right now. So I want to go over a few rules and laws in Iran about women. Basically, it's everything against what Democrats believe. So if you're a woman in Iran, they see you as a half a brain. So you don't have the full brain. So let's say if you witnessed a murder and you're a woman and you want to go to the court and say that you witnessed a murder, there should be 3 women. So your witness, like your words, will be approved in the court. Versus if it's a man and it witnessed a murder, only 1 man is enough. Why? Because they say women have half a brain. If you're a woman in Iran, you have kids and you want to divorce, you only can have that child until 7 years. After 7 years, your child is for your husband, and he can come and take the child away from you, and you might never ever see your child again. Or if he doesn't want to, he can leave this child with you, and there is nothing that you can do about it. If you're a woman in Iran and you want to divorce your husband, oh, you have to go through hell. But if your husband wants to divorce you, it's super easy for that. If you're a woman in Iran and you're being beaten up by your husband, and me as your neighbor call the police and say, my neighbor is, hitting his wife to death, police will do nothing. They will say, well, it's a family matter and it is his wife. So basically, a wife for a man is like an object, just like they bought a car or something. So they will not interfere, and they will say that it's their personal problem, it's not our problem. If you're a woman in Iran and you want to travel out of country, you have to have the approval from your father if you're single, or your brother if you don't have a father. If you're married, you have to have the approval from your husband. So basically, your husband has to sign a paper that gives you the permission to leave the country. And let's say your husband said you can't keep the kid. Until that kid is 18 years old, you have no right over that kid. Basically, if you want to leave the country, the kid cannot leave the country unless the father approves it and give the permission. If you're a woman in Iran, you can never become a judge, because they say women decide with their emotions, so they cannot be a good judge. If you're a woman and you walk into your home and you see your husband with another woman and you get mad and you kill them, you will be hanged. But if you're a man, you walked in a room and get your husband with another man, you can kill both of them and nothing's gonna happen to you. In Iran, you will be hanged if you kill someone. That's the punishment. But if you're a woman and you kill someone and your punishment is hanging, but you are virgin, they will first rape you before they hang you. I know that you can't even put this in your imagination, but that is true. Because in Islam, you cannot hang a virgin woman. In Iran, if a woman does not want to sleep with the husband and have sex, and the husband basically force you and kind of rape you, actually it does not count as a rape. So your husband can basically force you to have sex, and there is nothing that you can do about it. In Iran, a woman cannot sing. No man can hear your voice singing. In Iran, if you're a woman and you get raped, do you know what's the first thing that they ask you? What did you do that they raped you? As a woman in Iran, we get sexually assaulted every day. Me, myself, I've been in Iran for 27 years. I've been sexually assaulted every day. Not by raping, but you walking in the street, they will touch your butt. They will touch you. They will say nasty things in your ear. You're not safe anywhere. You sit in taxi, a man next to you, they will touch you. There is nothing you can do really about it. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of choosing your sexuality, forget about it. You want to be a bisexual, you want to be gay, you want to be lesbian in Iran, forget about it. You can be, but there's going to be consequences for that, and you better not be caught. And this was just a very, very small amount of the things that's going on in Iran against women. So next time that any person that lives in Europe and in America and they want to support Iran's government, just think about all this, and shame on you if you do.
Now, this is the part right here that caused her a lot of backlash.
I'm sorry, but where the Iranian regime is today in 2025 is nothing
they used
compared
to
to the
just
United
keep
States.
hanging black people. So
It is not even the same. I couldn't step foot during this.
Wait. That's not what you mean to say. It is the same.
No, it's not. The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit in Toronto.
Killed for I'm sorry.
What, they like
listen,
I can't have my hair showing. I can't wear a skirt. I can't have my arms out.
I'm telling you, as a...
I literally said it was up to the Iranian people.
Yes.
It is up to them.
And that's why I am saying that it is the same. Murdering someone for their difference is not good, whoever does it. It's not good. So that's why I said you weren't saying what I heard was not what you meant.
I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for everybody.
Not if you're black.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
People are not feeling it. So, Whoopi Goldberg, this is what they feel about you.
Okay, Whoopi Goldberg, we revoking your black card because we not about to have nobody out here embarrassing us like this, trying to victimize Black America, saying that black people in America have it worse than the Iranians who are getting bombed right now. Nope. Disassociation. I don't know where you from, but you're not from the FBA lineage. We taking that back. We not doing this victim card shit no more. We're not doing that shit. We're leaving that shit in the past. I really cannot believe that you really sat up here and said that, Black Americans made a comparison between Black America and what's happening in Iran. Boo-boo. No. Oh, no, yo, no. You're not about to embarrass us like this. Oh, no, we not gonna let you do that, honey. We not gonna let you do that. The View needs to be canceled. It should have been canceled a long time ago, but it's official. We need to cancel The View. Cancel it.
Now, I cannot pull over here fast enough to wonder what it is in the world you are talking about, Whoopi Goldberg. You and who else, my age, got out in the streets fighting and protesting against what? When? You are not Hillary's in those age. You're not 70-something yet. You weren't in there in the riots of the 60s. You were 5 years old or less. What are you talking about? And if there was some protesting going on in the day, I thought it was them and their gang protesting against the corruption of government and their fathers who were supporting the corruption in government. Now, all of a sudden, you're supporting the corruption of government and want to go in the streets and protest against who? Against what? Against why? Against your government? Well, what they're trying to do is stop the corruption. Make it make sense, Miss Goldberg. Because I know since you're my age and younger, Miss Goldberg, it cannot be factually true that you were in the streets doing anything. Because you were not even 10 years old until 70-something. So, when? And what protests were occurring in the 80s, Miss Goldberg, that you would have been protesting against in your 20s? Now, you must think people are that stupid and out of perspective as to who you are, what age you are, and why you speak this rhetoric of the people 10 and 15 years older than you, like Joy Behar and Hillary Clinton and all of those who somehow you have dedicated your life to owing to, while you sit there on this show called The View, spewing your bullshit and thinking somebody like the dumb black women who are going to sit there watching and supporting you are doing. Because that's all you got, Kay. You got a bunch of women who are mindless, sitting there, unentertained, listening to you spew hate against your own country. Because this man is in here to fix the country and the very corruption with which he should be fixing. And you want to be part of that corruption. I don't know who in the hell you think you're lying to anymore, Miss Whoopi, Julianne, whatever your name Goldberg is. But you need to quit. And you need to quit real soon because you all spew getting in the street again. Tell my relatives to get in the street again like you told them to get in the pews at the churches with Obama, okay? Tell them to protest us again, wanting to fix this country again and keep hating on their families and separating from us who want to get this done. Go ahead, Whoopi Goldberg, and own it, Kay. You and The View and ABC, Sonny Halston, Joy Behar, and all the rest of y'all. You set of fat women sitting up there, that'll be the one that gets it tagged. Need to shut your mouths now at this point because we're so over you. And you take that bald-headed Joy over there, and you take all the rest of them over there, and you all go sit in the balcony now, and you shut the up, because we're over you. And I hope this rant-filled protest of what I'm saying gets to you, and you know it. It's time you stop your lying, spewing bullshit, Whoopi Goldberg. It's just freaking time.
We all are collectively tired of Whoopi Goldberg at this point and really would like for her to shut the hell up. All of us. Let's take a moment to look at the origins of the last name Goldberg, because never in my life have I ever known a black person last name Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg, in my 37 years of life, she's been a famous actress this entire time. Have I ever seen Whoopi Goldberg play opposite a black male character? Ever. I have never, ever seen her play a role where she is the love interest of a black male character. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. And don't even bring up The Color Purple, because that was not a love interest. She was the victim of her father, and she was the victim of her husband. That's the only time we've seen her that I can recall play the opposite of a black man, when a black man is depicted as the damn devil. Whoopi Goldberg then sat up here on television, on camera, and she's been on camera for 30-something years. She has been wealthy, she has been famous, she has been celebrated for 30-something years. She sat up there on camera and said that black people have it worse than the people in Iran, black people in America. She's free to say this as a black woman with no consequence. She is free to sit up on camera every single day and criticize the president of the United States with zero consequence. I am so tired of these paid props pushing an agenda to convince us black people here in America that we have it so bad. I just watched a video of a Somali woman explaining what it's like to go through female castration and how 90% of the females in that country experience this brutalization. We're not going through that over here. We have free education. It's a piss poor education, but that's because y'all black ass don't value education. We got access to free housing, free food. You could be the poorest kid on the block, but you have an iPhone 15 or whatever, 16, 17, 22, whatever the latest one is. Sneakers on your feet. I ain't seen ne'er black child, white child, or otherwise walking around here barefoot. Our black asses can be fighting in the streets. We got whole clubs dedicated to us where we can go and get those clubs shot up and they still stay open. Black people are free to throw cookouts and invite whoever to the cookout you want to invite to the cookout. We are very free over here. We are attorneys, we are teachers, we are principals, we are surgeons, we are judges, we are police officers. Ain't nobody over here oppressed. I'm so tired of hearing this. And y'all are letting these rich and wealthy people who have been bought by the elite convince y'all that we have it worse than people in restrictive regimes. Please.
So Whoopi Goldberg has the audacity to get on The View and try to rebuttal Alyssa Farah's claim that Iran is far worse than America. But then Whoopi Goldberg then goes and says, not for black people in America. What audacity? Ma'am, you are going to go home in your car that you paid for to your mansion with your private security. She is speaking freely on a platform, speaking her views in America as a black woman. She can like who she likes as a woman in America. Iran, they have to have head coverings. They cannot speak as freely. It's literally mind-boggling. The privilege that is coming from her mouth. The worrying every day. Who's worrying? I am walking freely. I'm by myself. I'm not worried about my kids. I'm not worried about my skin color dictating anything. Race aside, as a woman in Iran, all the women on The View cannot be speaking their view in Iran. Get Sunny Hostin to co-sign with her and sit alongside her in agreement, just nodding. Black people in America do not have it as bad as people in Iran. Black people in America don't even have it bad. We are the privileged ones in America. I am so tired of this rhetoric. Whoopi Goldberg sits on The View in this pedestal saying, woe is me. Ma'am, you're making more money than most people in America. What are you talking about? You're a woman, you're a black woman. What are you talking about? She goes and spews this rhetoric, identity politics, just day after day after day. What is she spewing? It's literally lies. I'm tired of hearing it. I don't know how The View is still on. Hear me when I say this. Black people in America are doing great. Okay? Iran, women are struggling. They are against the regime. They're throwing off their hijabs, saying unalive the dictator because they are fed up. That is dictatorship. That is a regime. That is not having freedom. That is true oppression. I am so tired of these privileged people, aka Whoopi Goldberg, getting on the screen in front of millions of people and just spewing lies in these headlines and people just eating it up. I am tired of it.
I wasn't going to speak on this, but I just have to. Whoopi Goldberg is one of the dumbest bitches I have ever had the misfortune of witnessing, honestly. She is what we call the perfect victim, the absolute ultimate victim. She will take any chance to make something about herself or her ethnicity and then latch on to that chance and hold on to it for dear life. She loves to make every issue, every topic about herself or her race, and it is absolutely ridiculous. The things going on in these other parts of the world have nothing to do with you, and the things that are happening to individuals in these other parts of the world have nothing to do with you, Whoopi. You are one of the most privileged women on the planet. You sit on live television every day clucking with a bunch of other old has-beens about stuff that you have really no actual knowledge on, and people take it as gospel. So not only are you misinforming the public, you are making yourself the victim of something that you're not a victim of. And this isn't the first time she's done this. This isn't the first time she's come out of pocket and said something absolutely atrocious, but she doesn't apologize, she just doubles down. She'll go on live television and double down on what she said. She's been suspended for some things that she said because she refuses to apologize, even though I know in the back of her mind, unless she's just completely delusional, she knows that it was the wrong thing to say. It was the wrong thing to do. And if this is really how she feels, even though it's a ridiculous take, to be honest, she needs to maybe take a second to reflect and say, maybe I shouldn't have said that on live television for millions of people to see. Maybe I should have kept that to myself. Maybe I should have said it to my trusted friends in private, not on national television. On a television show that gets millions of views every day for some fucking reason. I mean, please, The View, whatever, just, if you're gonna stay on the air, which I wish you wouldn't, but you probably are, honestly, get rid of her. Get rid of her. You got rid of Rosie, you got rid of Elizabeth, get rid of Whoopi. But then we're just gonna be left with that Sunny Houston, Hollister, and I just can't stand her either. Uneducated white women, fuck you. Ugh.
I cannot help but laugh today. Watching some reruns this afternoon because it's been pouring down rain here in the Houston area again. And I cannot help but laugh hysterically because it is the only way of not bawling your eyes out when you watch somebody that is so incredibly stupid and uninformed, who is a racist, who is in a privileged position in this country. Her wealth and her position is because of the people in the country in which she lives, all of them, not this race or this gender or that gender, the entire United States. And she actually wants Americans to believe that life in America is as bad for black people as it is for women or anyone in Iran who doesn't follow specific mandates by a terrorist regime. Have you lost your ever-loving mind? What an absolute imbecile would compare life in America for anyone. I don't care what race you are, what sex you are, what sexual orientation you are. No life in America can possibly even be a fraction of how bad it is for the people who are subjugated under a terrorist, murderous regime in Iran. This one incident should have Whoopi Goldberg removed from her position. It is absolutely and utterly a disgusting example of just the kind of person that she actually is. And she has no business being in the position that she is. Sorry. Don't care if you don't believe. Don't agree with me. Don't care.
That's crazy, huh? Well, leave it in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all feel about this situation, man. Do you guys feel that black America, it ain't even got to be black America, anybody that lives in America in 2025, do we have it worse than the people in Iran? Let me know how y'all feel about that, all right? But until next time, man, y'all protect yourself at all times. Keep your head on the swivel. God bless you. God bless me, man. And God bless America. And I'm out. Mr. Zach Reacts. Peace.